Hello everyone, Santir here, and we have a mission today. Hopefully I can accomplish it. That mission, of course, is to... I'm going to actually pull that one out for the Defender's Crest. But that mission is... Sorry, I'm suddenly processing whether or not I went grub song. The mission is to go conquer the... let's try not. Let's remember these buttons. The Radiance. That is the goal. So I might be a little rusty because it's been a week since the last recording session because I record these week worth of episodes at a time. Okay, we're getting close. Okay, I'm seeing one downside of this combination of things. Which is that it can make the screen very thick with my sort of cloud. Oh, I should not have walked into that. Okay, obviously I'm gonna have to shake some rust off here. It's okay. I will endeavor to do so. It's just kind of rough to start right off with the boss fight, you know? Interrupts my heal. Really? Twice in a row? Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna drop those. Alright, that's... Okay, the knockback from hitting him is what got me there. Okay, let's... I'm gonna try to get good, Hornet. I'm gonna try to get good. We'll see how that goes. I may end up needing to cut attempts out just for the sake of brevity. Well, let's challenge. Yeah. Ow. Ah. Man, the fact that everything deals 2 damage in that fight is a bit over the top. Okay, so I'm not sure how much that helped. I kind of feel like it didn't. Let's see. Mark of Pride is definitely beneficial here. Quick Focus really helps during... Maybe if I went on a very different tact, though, that might be good. I'm not sure. At some point I might just be like, this isn't going well, and look up strategies for this boss fight. For now, I'm just trying to figure out what I want for my last notch. And I'm thinking... I might as well just stick with these. Okay, I'm going to give a couple more tries, and I'm going to look up a strategy, probably, because I do want to get this done today, and I only have about an hour and a half to record, so... he didn't go as far as I was expecting. Ow. Okay, I'm just doing abysmally on this attempt. Yeah, it was just an abysmal attempt. Because I'm still rusty. You know what? Let's just do something totally different. Let's do this. Let's just go hardcore spells. Here, you're mine. Get me. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I definitely feel the lack of range from not having Mark of Pride. I at least want those two. Even if I'm not using the faster. Let's try this, maybe. I don't know, which is better? Getting more on a hit per hit or making your spells cheaper? I feel like getting more per hit is good. I'm gonna try this more hybrid build. Like... Yeah, I really have the one build that I was using to beat that guy. And not using it is making this first part significantly harder. So I'm just going to stick with this for now. I still should use spells, though. Yeah, I saw the... Ugh, they keep landing right on top of me. Okay, here it goes. Alright, now I'm fighting this again, finally. I took too many tries. Yeah. Yeah, it was... Not these ones. Now we're starting to get the floor spikes. Ah. Man, that thing has so much health. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I really dislike the lack of a health bar to give me any sense of progress. The only sense of progress I have is the boss is throwing out more and more attacks on top of each other. And, like, that is a measure of progress. Like, this guy, though, for example, he has the 3 screams he does. Wow, I'm doing abysmal here. Like, because you know he does 3 screams, you can figure out where you are through the fight based on scream count. Yeah, there's scream number 2. He starts stabbing himself like crazy. There's a nice chance to heal up some. Put out damage clouds that the Radiance is apparently immune to. Okay. I need to be on this side. But then the Radiance fight, A comes after a boss fight that's not hard, but not easy. And the problem with this fight is everything deals 2 damage to me. I went the wrong way. Wow, I just royally screwed up that. But the Radiance fight, everything deals double damage to you, which is absolutely brutal. And then on top of that, it's difficult to get a sense of how far through the fight you are, aside from the boss is becoming harder, and I don't know how close to the end I am. There we go. I wanted to go into this fight. Your health is automatically restored, so I want to go into this fight with max soul. Ah. I think that Scream might be a good move against the Radiance, but I need to figure out actually using it. It probably doesn't hurt that, or it probably does not help. That's not the right button. That my nail is still only the channeled nail. I know there's at least 1, if not 2 more levels to that. So theoretically I could go retrieve more things and upgrade it, but actually getting another pip of health would actually help a lot, because that would be another hit from the Radiance. There we go. Not very beautiful, but gets the job done. For a moment there I was worried I wouldn't have enough range. I definitely felt like that was doing better just because I was using the Screech to get a lot of hits in. Let's think about my charms for a moment. Yeah, because the Shaman Stone is 3, which is awkward. I'd have to literally drop these ones if I wanted, or Quick Focus. I could potentially drop Mark of Pride, Grub Song, and Thorns. Let's try this. So if I drop those and go to Long Nail instead, I can put on Shaman Stone. Let's see if that does anything. Let's see how that might affect the fight with Hollow Knight. Okay, that's a decent start. That one is really difficult for me. The ball one. I do think this is probably fine, although I question whether or not this is superior to Grub Song. Like, it adds a bit of additional damage, but I'm gonna try Grub Song instead, just because the benefit from Grub Song is pretty substantial in terms of soul gain. I definitely get less free damage during this phase. Okay, that didn't leave me with as much soul as I'd like. I definitely get a lot of additional damage from... Ah, for crying out loud. Ah. I really hate that ball spell. That ball spell is really difficult for me to deal with. Okay, let's give it another attempt or two and then see about trying to look some stuff up. What is it even deflecting during some of those deflections? There we go. Gives me a good starting amount of soul with which to so the thing is, like, ugh, that fight is just so awkward. Okay, I'm going to take a moment to see if I can look up some boss strategy here. So I'll be right back in just a moment. For you, it'll be real quick. Okay, looks like I've managed to get to phase 3 of 5. It does sound like the last 3 phases are a bit easier. For relative definitions of easy. We'll see, though. If I was just fighting this guy, I'd get so much damage in with the Hardened Shadow thing that makes your dash deal damage. I'm getting him. Gonna get him. Probably not gonna get this, but we'll see. Oh, sure, that works. Okay, this is phase 2. Ow. interesting to see how long this video is. I might cut out the Hollow Knight parts of this fight. He always teleports to the middle before he gives that final scream, so this always is positionally the same. Interesting. Get screamed on. Ah. The problem with the Radiance fight is it requires a lot of precision and a lot of practice, and it's a little bit not conducive to getting practice in. Happy to not get hit by any of those. It's always good when I can go into the Radiance fight with full soul. I walked over too soon. It's like the Fume Knight fight, except you also have to get through, I don't know, Ornstein or something first. Not Smo, just Ornstein. It's not the worst, you can manage it and everything, you can get really good at that. But like, it's just, why? I really like the Hollow Knight fight, too, for what it's worth, like... This fight is great. The Radiance... The Radiance, I feel less, I don't know, invested in beating for what it's worth. I'll give it a couple more tries here, but... One of the things that's really frustrating about this, just to take a moment to talk about the design aspect of it, because you have to go through Hollow Knight, and the set of charms that I want for Hollow Knight and the set of charms I want for the Radiance are not the same set of charms, it's deeply frustrating in a way where it's like, I kind of have to compromise on the loadout for each of them in order to be able to be kind of equipped for either of them, and it makes the Radiance fight more difficult because you cannot specifically charm for it if you also want to charm for Hollow Knight. And that's a little bit of design that I'm not especially fond of. It's an interesting idea if Radiance wasn't quite as difficult as it is. And the only reason why Radiance is as difficult as it is because it deals double damage. Like, Radiance is probably not too hard of a fight, except for the double damage part. It'd take a while, but this guy would be super fun to actually just try to beat with just the Hardened Shadow. Yeah, that should do it. Boy. I'm curious, though. How would that be? So, like, if I dump Shaman Stone and Long Nail for Sharp Shadow, I guess is what it's called, not Hardened Shadow, and Mark of Pride just for the range again. How is that? Because I'd obviously deal less spell damage, but I'd get more incidental hits in, potentially. I'm definitely getting a lot of incidental damage in with it. Okay, so if he's over to the right far enough, he does not warp. But if he's too far to the left, he does warp for that scream for Hornet to catch him. Interesting. Yeah, bad timing for trying to heal. I'm not really sure that Sharp Shadow helps any in that particular phase of the fight, though. It's just, the Radiance's hitbox is too high for that to really work. So while it's cool with the Hollow Knight himself, I think Shaman Stone Longnail is better. Maybe just Mark of Pride. I don't know. I'll give one more attempt. That's all the time I have for today, unfortunately. So what I'll do is potentially look into trying to get more stuff and do the Grim Troop things. If I don't somehow magically beat Radiance this time, which I'm not anticipating. That was awkward. Oh well, that seems like an appropriate place to end things, honestly. I'm just gonna go grab my shade. I think what I'm gonna do next time is, rather than continuing to beat my head against this, I think I'm gonna check out the Grim Troop stuff and see if I can get some more power that way, because the Radiance is definitely giving me a lot of trouble. So, until next time, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.